Okay guys, today we're going to be making ranch chicken. And what I'm going to be making this chicken in is my slow cooker, which I've had for a while. It's actually my mom's, but you know. So first ingredient is chicken. Now this is not as much chicken as I thought it was going to be. So this is a meal for 3 people. So you make sure that you have enough chicken for everybody. And then the sour cream. You're only going to use 1 cup of sour cream. A can of cream of mushroom soup, a sleeve of the Hidden Valley Ranch dressing mix, and then a bag or a jar of real bacon bits. So, and then on to our first step. So the first step I would do is, on this chicken you can see that we have well, maybe not that piece, but on this piece we have a lot of fat. There's a lot of nasty fat on there. So what I would do is I would make sure that you cut off as much of this fat as you can, because you want this to be kind of healthy. It's not going to be the healthiest thing in the world, but digesting all this fat is not going to be good for you. So that's what I'm going to do now. So this is the before. Now the second step you're going to do after you've taken care of your chicken is you're going to take your bacon bits, your ranch, your soup, and your sour cream, and you're going to mix them all in a bowl. Now with your ranch dressing mix, you're going to want to only put in about half of the sleeve. Because I've never had this recipe before, but I read in a bunch of the reviews that if you put in the whole sleeve, it's a little bit too salty. And then once you have everything in your bowl, you're going to want to mix it really well. Which is really hard to do with one hand, because I do not own a tripod yet. So just mix this up really well. So once it's mixed really well, this is basically the consistency you're going to have. It looks, to be quite honest, pretty nasty right now. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn your pressure cooker on high. And then you're going to take your trimmed chicken breast that you took all the fat off of, and you can put frozen in. These ones are like half thawed, because I just took them out last night, and I figured, you know, however done they're done. If they're not, they're not. What am I going to do? Nothing. So, all this chicken goes into your crock pot. So, kind of lay it out. If you can't lay it out, you have a littler crock pot, that's fine. And then you're going to want to take this sauce that we've made, and you're going to want to put it right over top of all of the chicken. Make sure that you cover all of the chicken. Now in the end, what you're going to end up doing with this chicken is you're going to shred it, and then you're going to want to put it over a couple of suggestions. You can put it over rice, you can put it over, I heard egg noodles. Basically whatever you want is what you're going to put it over. And, you know, I thought maybe you could keep it just whole chicken, not shred it, and serve it next to rice. But I think in the end I'm going to end up, so you're going to want to get this space right here too. I think in the end I'm probably just going to shred it up or cut it into cubes would be good. And put it over some white instant rice, something real easy, because that's what we're going for with the crock pot, is easy recipes that you can use. It doesn't need that many ingredients, stuff that you can pick up real quick on the way home from work, or, you know, whatever. You can have a lot of these take a few hours, so what you can do is pick it up on the way home from work, and then before you go to work the next day, start it before you leave. Now this one's only going to take about 3 to 4 hours. So I started this one at 1:30 because my family gets home around 4:30, 5 o'clock at night. So that'll work out really well for us. So this is what it should look like in your crock pot. Unless you have a bigger one, then maybe it won't take up as much room. But I'm going to say this really quickly because my son's kind of upset and everything. Because he's 1 and he's by himself in his room in his crib, and it's, you know, life is hard. The one thing that I don't like about other